Hello and welcome back to my book channel, Kylie's Bookworks. Before I get started, please check out the important links down below. There's also some of my socials if you are interested in following me there. Next up, here is my review of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park and the Lost World novels by Michael Crichton. So, if you don't know the premise of the story, basically it's I believe it's the 1980s or maybe it's the 1990s, when there's this big company in Gen who figures out how to clone and create dinosaurs. So what they decide to do is they decide to create a theme park where everybody can come and see, but before they can open, they're doing their test runs and such, and they have a a dude who studies bones of dinosaurs, a paleobotanist, a mathematician, and a lawyer come and then check out their park. So the dude who studies dinosaurs, the name of whose profession I can't remember, is one Dr. Alan Grant, and then we have the paleobotanist, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and then the mathematician, Ian Malcolm, and then the lawyer whose name I forget. But anyways, they come to the park and everything goes wrong. So, if you can hear the buzzing outside my window, it is in fact, the lawn people. So, I actually really liked the first Jurassic Park book. I really loved Ellie's character. I think she was very interesting. I definitely would have loved to see more of her. If any of you have seen my August wrap-up, I talked a bit about Jurassic Park and the Lost World, and that my main thing with it was that Michael Crichton has, a point he wants to get across in his books, which I think is very good. As an author, you should have a point you want to get across. However, he does this where the point is, the one thing he focuses on. So characters and relationships, character growth, development, it takes more of a secondary level of importance with him. So, for example, in The Lost World, I have mentioned Ian Malcolm and Dr. Sarah Harding sort of have this relationship, a romantic relationship, but it's not expanded on, really, when it could be. So, yeah. In the first book, I think that there could have been more dialogue and more interactions between the characters. It was definitely heavy on the mathematics and the scientific stuff, which me, who's not a big mathematician, got a little confused with, but I definitely think that I lost my train of thought. But the plot was really good. I really enjoyed sort of seeing the progression, and especially the point that he was trying to get across about, don't mess with life and trying to do certain things. As compared to the movie, I do think that I like the movie better in the sense that it has more of those complete relationships and the characters and character growth and development. The book also I really enjoy because it has that point to make, and it makes that point so well. So I love both of them. If they could both be one, I would love that. I did rate Jurassic Park 4 out of 5 stars. I think it was just really fun to read. As far as The Lost World, however, I rated that one 3 out of 5 stars because my main problem with it was that it was sort of slow in the beginning, mostly because it was building up for the point it was trying to make, and there wasn't much dialogue or plot or character, really anything. It was definitely more mathematically based than the first one, and it was a bit boring, but then it picked up later. I do find it really funny that Ian Malcolm spends both 2 books, getting hurt and then just, lounging around. In The Lost World, he legit, I think he gets his, leg hurt again, and then he spends, the next half of the book just, dosing himself with morphine and hanging out. While Dr. Sarah Harding, kills it with her slate queening. But, I really loved Dr. Sarah Harding. I think she was the absolute best character in that book. well, I do like Dr. Ellie Sattler in the first one, so those are my two favorite characters. There, in the Lost World, there were a lot of side characters who didn't hold very much importance, and so for that, it was a little confusing, you know, trying to keep everything straight and, like, truly understanding the plot. So I definitely think that for the Lost World, it could have been revised, made cleaner, clearer, and then, like the first one, more dialogue, some more action, some more character development. But overall, I really enjoyed the series, and I think it was really fun, and I definitely recommend, if you like the movies, to read the books. And if you have read the books, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Anyways, if you have a moment, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.